Hello, Vikings fans! Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got some intriguing trade rumors that could shake up the Minnesota Vikings roster, especially as we approach the trade deadline. Stick around, and we'll break it all down for you. As the Vikings look to strengthen their chances for a deep playoff run, one name has emerged as a potential addition. A Super Bowl champion wide receiver, familiar to Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell from their time together during the Rams' 2021 Super Bowl victory. That player is none other than Cooper Kupp, who could be available at a discounted rate. But is Kupp the answer for the Vikings' current offensive needs? With Sam Darnold's recent dip in production, especially between weeks 5 and 7, the Vikings may consider bolstering their receiving core. While they already have weapons like Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, and emerging talent Jalen Nailor, Kupp's potential arrival would add another layer of depth. Injuries have plagued some of the Vikings' key playmakers, and Kupp could be a security blanket not only for Darnold but also for the offense as a whole. Kupp has 18 receptions for 147 yards and 1 touchdown through 7 weeks in 2024. According to sources, a second-round pick would likely be required to bring Kupp to Minnesota. Let's talk numbers for a moment. Kupp is currently in the first year of a 3-year, $80.1 million deal, with the Rams reportedly willing to eat some of his salary to make a trade more appealing. For a player who led the league in receptions, yards, and touchdowns just 2 seasons ago, this could be a bargain, if he can stay healthy. Kupp's recent hamstring issues have limited his 2024 season to just 2 games, and he hasn't played a full slate of games since 2021. Yet, if Kupp is available at a fraction of the cost, Vikings general manager Kwesi Adofo-Mensah could find this to be a worthwhile risk. After all, Kupp's chemistry with O'Connell, who was his offensive coordinator in Los Angeles, is undeniable. Together, they thrived during that Super Bowl winning season, and that familiarity could be a crucial factor if the Vikings pull the trigger on this trade. It's important to note that the Vikings only have 4 picks in the 2025 NFL Draft, making any trade negotiations a bit tricky. However, with $10.2 million in cap space available, they do have some room to maneuver. Kupp's contract escalates significantly in the coming years, so the decision is not without long-term consequences. But if the Vikings want to maximize their current roster's potential, this move could be a game-changer. Imagine the impact of having Kupp alongside Justin Jefferson and TJ Hawkinson. Not only would it relieve pressure on the receivers like Addison, but it could also help Darnold rediscover his early season form. After leading the NFL in touchdown passes over the first 4 weeks, Darnold has seen a significant decline, managing only 1 touchdown in his last 2 games. Adding a reliable target like Kupp might just reignite his performance and set the Vikings on a path to deep postseason success. Kupp's acquisition would also provide insurance for the inevitable injuries that tend to arise during a long NFL season. His versatility and experience could be invaluable down the stretch, especially if the Vikings find themselves in a tight playoff race. So, should the Vikings make a move for Cooper Kupp? It's a tough call, especially given the financial and draft capital implications. But there's no denying that Kupp's presence could pay huge dividends in both the short and long term. What do you think, Vikings fans? Should the team make a bold move and bring in a player like Cooper Kupp to bolster the offense? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for tuning in, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Go Vikings!